Hey everybody, it is your girl here, GenuinelyDivine, coming at you today with a video all about dating a Scorpio. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys that do celebrate Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. Tell me down in the comment sections what you are thankful for on today. With that being said, you guys, let's get right into the video. Dating a Scorpio, of course, you guys, it can be a difficult challenge for most people, okay? But today I'm going to give you some tips on how to date a Scorpio the right way so that you don't have to feel like, oh my god, I think I did something wrong, did I do something right, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to give you some tips on how to date a Scorpio. The first tip I'm going to give you is Scorpios can be totally unpredictable. It's like a lot of times Scorpios don't even know, like a lot of times Scorpios always know what they're going to do, but you don't always know what they're going to do. You don't know what their next move is going to be, because remember, Scorpios are the symbol that rules Scorpio is the scorpion. So you just never know. If you turn your head one time on a scorpion, you just don't know. It just might be all up on you, biting you, okay? So you have to be careful with Scorpios. And this doesn't matter if you're dating a Scorpio. It doesn't matter if it's a Sun Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, or Scorpio Venus person. They are just really unpredictable. Keep that in mind, okay? So Scorpios have super duper strong intuition. This is a water sign. The water deals with the subconscious mind, so they definitely are big on intuition. So if you're a fake person and you're trying to like play games to get the Scorpio to like you or want to be with you, that's not going to work. They're gonna already scope it out from the first moment that they meet you. They're gonna kind of like know what you're up to. Now if they don't tell you or don't call you out on your fakeness, just know that they have a motive that they're working on themselves, okay? Just keep that in mind, because Scorpios themselves can also be very manipulative, okay? So they're gonna listen to their intuition, but at the same token, they're gonna allow you to think that you're getting away with trying to fool them, okay? Another thing, like whenever you're dating a Scorpio, if you guys ever get into an argument, please remain respectful. Do not just start all the neck rolling, or please don't talk about their mama, you know what I mean? Because they're gonna be so upset. And then, you know, like they can be extremely aggressive. So, you know, like Mars and Pluto rules Scorpio. So that energy together can be very dangerous. So you do not want to play with Scorpio. You do not want to be disrespectful. If I were you altogether, I would avoid arguing with a Scorpio, because, you know, they just don't do very well with arguing, you know, because you're gonna stir up that Mars aggression in them, and that Pluto danger may step in, and then you never know what can happen. So, you know, I just would avoid arguing with Scorpios. But if you do have to get your point across, do it in the most respectful way that you possibly can do it in, okay? Yes. You're gonna, like, if you want to come up with an idea, something, you know, for a first date, or like during your dating history or your relationship or whatever, some things to do. Scorpios like water type sports. Like they're either gonna like fishing. I think a lot of them really love fishing. A lot of them can like water skiing, you know, swimming, going to the beach, a lot of that stuff. Like they like water type activities, not just because they're a water sign, but because they're Scorpions, you know. They just need to be near the water, so they may enjoy a lot of water sports. But however, whichever, you know, if they don't like water sports, I don't think they'll be like, you know, this is a horrible date, you took me to this damn beach, or you took me to this damn water skiing project and I don't want to do this. I think that they will really appreciate any type of water sport, okay? So yeah. Now, of course, you guys know that the sun gives us a lot of good information, but it's not the whole story. You have to incorporate the moon, because the sun is all about how we think about things. The moon is how we feel about things. So whenever you're doing a love compatibility, it's all about how we think and feel about things. So I'm gonna give you a little rundown. I'm not going to give you the separate zodiac signs of the moon. I'm just going to give you the element in which the moon may fall in, and then give you like a brief description of how your Scorpio may turn out to be, opposed to just the general overview of the Scorpios. Okay, now Scorpios who have an earth moon, they're going to be a little bit more on the stable side. They're going to be the ones who are very structured. They're going to be very career oriented, so they may work a lot, maybe like workaholics, but they're going to definitely require structure in their life. They're going to also require a lot of attention when it comes to, you know, materialistic things. They love materialistic things. It's going to be very, very important for them. So status will be very important. This is the Scorpio that is very focused on status. Okay, also can be a little bit detached in nature, but not 100%, because that Scorpio sun is still very powerful. If your Scorpio has his or her moon in a water sign, this is going to be the moody Scorpio. This is going to be the obsessive, possessive Scorpio, the one that always needs to be holding on to the person that they're in love with. So they can definitely come off as being extremely clingy in the relationship. Just really all about emotions, all about deep bonding. So if your Scorpio has their moon in a water sign, get ready for a lot of emotional ups and downs. Okay, if your Scorpio person has their moon in an air sign, this is going to be that Scorpio that's kind of like really all over the place, like kind of like talk a lot, more than other Scorpios. You know, like they're gonna open up a lot more when it comes to telling you things about them, because, you know, like Scorpios tend to be really mysterious and secretive about their private life. But the Scorpios with an air moon, they tend to be a little bit more open about their private lives, but sometimes they just don't want to be reminded of what they told you, because they still have that secretive type nature in the background. Okay, but these are the ones that are definitely socialites. They like to be out, you know, clubbing, partying, having a good time. They like to be at social events because they love socializing. If your Scorpio has their moon in a fire sign, this is going to be a push and pull type Scorpio, who's like, a lot of times they can be aggressive, extremely aggressive. These are the angry Scorpios. In my interpretation, I feel like they can be extremely aggressive, but they're also very strong at initiating things. They're like super duper strong leaders. A lot of times the fire moon Scorpios are the ones who definitely are not looking to settle down anytime soon or really quickly, and there is a lot of passion. They have a lot of passion, but at the same token, they're like kind of like in love with their freedom, not really wanting to commit or settle down in a hurry. But eventually they will, because Scorpio sun is still very strong, so the energy is still strong, and water signs always want to connect with someone, but that fire energy will just sometimes keep them a little confused. So they have that push and pull effect where they want their freedom, but at the same time they want a strong, long-lasting bonding type relationship. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have on dating a Scorpio. So please tell me down in the comment section, you know, what tip or what action really fits your Scorpio person in your life. With that being said, you guys, I wish you so much love, peace, and so many wonderful blessings. Bye.